Well, that's how we start an episode, with a tree on our face. Hello everyone, I'm Rapid, and welcome to my homestead. This is what this world's gonna be. And since this tree's right in our face, let's just go ahead and start with harvesting this tree as our first tree. You gotta start every Minecraft world out with punching a tree, right? There we go. We'll leave a stump right here to mark the first tree that we've ever collected or harvested in this world. And let's go ahead and make us our first crafting bench. I tell you what, let's put it right here at spawn. Look here, doggo. You can use this. I know you might need it to make you a furnace to cook all that sheep you like to eat. All right, let's get our sticks and go ahead and make us a pickaxe and see if we can find us some stone around here anywhere. We will need to get food. It would be nice if there was a village right here close. Let's take a peek around the corner here and see if we can find anything. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have been sick a little bit. And it does feel good to be trying to record again. Hopefully this video turns out well for you all. Day-to-day life has been a little bit busy recently, and I've got a little bit of time to maybe start recording some more episodes for you all. Let's see how it goes. I do like that we have a spruce right here because that's my favorite wood. And it looks like it just almost wraps around this entire place. Look at that. That's about halfway around, a little over halfway around this island. Is this an island? We got to see this. Yes. It does look like an island. But who knows? Look at there. There's a new puppy. Hello, new puppy. We won't talk to him too long. Hey everyone, we found our first village here. And as you see, I went ahead and made me some stone tools along our little bit of a journey here. It wasn't too far. And let's see what we get. We got a little bit of armor. We'll take it. Because this here is a little bit better than nothing. And who knows, leather boots might come in handy when we got to, or maybe have to. Of course, we never know if we going to travel through powdered snow, right? I thought I heard something coming out of that little cave. We'll go ahead and harvest this wheat because we are going to need it. See what else this village has to offer us. Alright everyone, on my journey to try to find another plains village, a decent area, I did find this acacia cliffside village, I guess as you can call it. And I found this ruined nether portal. I haven't looked inside the chest yet, so let's hope we get something good, maybe a good tool or gear. Let's find out. Oh, we got some iron, that's not too bad. We'll take the obsidian. And a good little helmet, so that's all in all not too bad. Anyways, let's continue on our adventure. Alright everyone, I think I found our area here. It may not be a village anywhere, but I really just like this area. Right here's a little island here. We can either put our starter base here, or we can just maybe put it right over here. I like the way the mountains look right here with a cherry grove. And most of these mountains have been just that, mountains. I've been climbing and falling forever. And I did find another ruined portal, which has some decent gear in here. And look at this, feather falling 4 and protection 3. That's lucky. And of course a lodestone. We just add that to there. And I did find some more iron nuggets in there. I just added them in the bundle. But let me take you guys over to this area. And we'll get our boat. We don't want to forget it, because once I leave it there and run away, that's it. I will never find it again. Look at this area, guys. This is just a wonderful, wonderful looking area. At least I think it is. Now, I haven't been over to this side yet. Maybe there's a village over here, hopefully. If not, that's okay. No luck. But I believe right here is where we're going to settle down, make our homestead, get us some animals, build us a barn. Everything you need in a thriving, healthy homestead. Right? Okay, everybody, I believe I've got the base materials of what I need collected. I had to go way almost back to spawn to find the spruce, and there was like a little small swamp area that I used to collect the oak, and I did manage to find a little bit more iron. That's what I was just looking for, some more fuel. Right there we go. That'll collect up enough. And I found another ruined nether portal. I can't remember if I got these pants out of it. I think I got these pants out of it. And another tool. Where did I put it? Oh, it's still in my inventory. Right there it is. But let's go ahead and build this. Y'all recognize this pretty quickly as I'm building it. And we're going to put one there as a corner block. Want to space it 3. We wanted to space it 7. Oh, did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I need to go one more over. There we go. And just like that, this here be our corners. And we want a 3 tall. Like that right there. That's going to be a window. And then same right here. That'll be a window. That'll be a window. Of course, we got to raise our corner blocks up here. And we'll put a pillar block here. And right here will be our doorway. And we need to come up one more on our corners here. And build this going across. Like so, and then 2 more up on the corners, like so. We just want a space our windows like this. This right here will be a doorway because we'll have a balcony that comes out just a little bit right here. I'll probably have to move my stuff because I meant to build this like right there, but I just got excited about building this thing. I don't know why. There's our general shape. And now for our windows, I would like to use spruce stairs. Go ahead and make 40 of these. Something like this. And then our main entry doorway is this right here. We'll just keep going around, something like this. Well, you build a staircase that goes up right here. And I already know what I did wrong. Take this here back down. Not trying to create an all stone cabin, just stone for our foundation. I wanted to use oak, stripped oak, up here. Let's go ahead and put a couple of these in. Strip this here down to bare wood. Something like that right there. And yeah, that looks better. And now we just need to bring our spruce out right here. Oop, I need to grab a little more. By about 3 blocks. Yeah, that there should do it. Grab our stairs right here and here. And then we'll move these stairs back one for a little bit of depth. I like that, I like that. And we'll put our post in here so our porch here, it just isn't just floating out here, you know, like a overhang. And now we need to get our stair, windows, and sills, whatever you want to call it, framing in right here. We said this is probably going to be a doorway. There we go. And I think we need to raise this here up by 1 more. There we go. And for our roof here, I'd like to use spruce as a trim. Can I reach the? Yes, I can. Make us a few more stairs. Let's go ahead and make us some oak stairs. Probably gonna need a little more than that. Maybe, maybe not. When we parkour this, we did. Now we're going to use that there. We need our regular spruce. This will come off the edge right here. And up like so. And on the middle one, we'll just throw an upside down one, that one, and that one. So y'all can see which way that's facing along the peak of the roof. Let's see if we can get back over there. Can we do it? Oh, we did it. And that there, and that one there. So we're staring upside down here. Right side up, upside down. There we go. We need to do same here. Need oak stair there, spruce there, upside down on the back side and right side up Connecting it all back together. There we go. And then spruce stair there, or oak stair. Oak stair there. And I'm debating on if I should need to raise this up one or leave it as is. And I think I'm going to leave it as is for the time being. And repeat our steps right here. Connects back like that. There we go. Move our oak across here like that. It's getting dark. There we go. As soon as we sleep through the night here, we can continue. There we go. Starting to look like a little cabin. And for up here, I think we'll just use spruce planks as a floor. I think I can put it right there. No, I need to move it back one. That way we have a little angle going down our stairway here. And what I'm essentially trying to build here is a upgraded villager house. But if the build itself didn't give that away already. There we go. And maybe, I think we need to raise this roof up one. So let me tear this back out and raise it up by one. There, I think that there will serve us a little bit better. That way we can actually put our trim stair of spruce all the way around this. We may do an A-frame right here. Let's take this one out for a temporary. So I do want to run this across here. We might just put a solid plank right here instead of a stair. Let's see how this has turned out after we get it built, of course. And then our one in the middle is upside down again, up and behind us. There we go. Let's get the same going right here. So our trim comes down one, over one, upside down, up. You all get the pattern by now after seeing it done the first time. And then of course our oak stairs go back right across here like that. our spruce stairs will go all the way across here. There we go. And I need to go out by one more on these. And I fail. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. There we go. We'll continue this one here over as well. Now to add our oak planks, our oak stairs, going all the way across here. On both sides, of course. There we go. Oh, forgot our little bit of a detail right here. There we go. Got it. I wanted to take these spruce logs all the way across and strip them for the inside. And we go 1, 2, 1, 2, facing from each direction. Let's make some more stairs there. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a little bit different. We want to rotate our stairs going back and forth. So one there, one there, one there, and one there. And we'll repeat on this side. When we get right here into the middle, let's just put us a plank. I think that'll be fair enough. Now, something I wanted to do, be like right here in the center, is add a little pop out right here. Let's take this stair up and this stair up, and let's add one little height here. And we will do this trim in spruce as well. Of course, this here being our center, and we need a couple more blocks. Like I said, I didn't plan any of the build or the materials we was going to be using. I just kind of had this general idea in my head and thought, you know, why not? Then we go here, then a solid block in the center, right there, like so. Then we can go like that. There we go. That's not too bad. We will throw a torch up here so nothing can spawn on our roof at the moment. And let's see. Let's do an upside one, down one there and there. And maybe go ahead and bring this down. Open this here up. If I could stay up there. Let's move our temporary stairs for a second. And I did that wrong. Needs to be this way. There we go. That's not so bad. We can put as a strip log here and here. We'll go ahead and get that one there back out. We'll just use a solid plank. And then our stairway going in. Should I use a stair here, or because if I use a stair here, it's going to link around with this stair. So probably best just to use a solid block. Kind of like this. There we go. That's not too bad. We can go ahead and fill this here in like that. we'll put his block here, like that. And a window block here. Let's go sleep. There we go. That's got the height that we was looking for. And basically the general shape of the upgraded villager house. It's just a good little simple build, I think. Was worth trying. Alright, I got a stonecutter in here somewhere. Where is it? Or I think I do. Maybe I don't. That's okay. Just need a couple of these walls here. I want to add one here, one there. Now, while I was over at the Mega Tiger, I wish I'd have grabbed some mossy cobble, but I didn't, so that's on me. And then let's make a couple oak fences. Put one there, one here, and there's our little post that holds our balcony up. And then let's make us a few trapdoors. Give a little extra to this build. A little bit of depth there. We'll do the same on this side. Now for our windows and doors, we'll use oak. We want oak trap doors. It looks like we need a few more. You just want to do something like this. I like that better than the traditional glass. We can do the same thing up here. Like that. There we go. I think that looks good. And for our railing here, what can we use? Let's try this. Put that there, that there. And let's make us some I'm having a hard time between oak fence gates and spruce fence gates. Let's go spruce. See how this turns out. There we go. And of course a torch to help light this area up on each corner. And we can put our fence gates here as well. Go ahead and make us another one. There we go. I like that. And then we use oak doors for our entry doors here. Like that. That's not so bad. And we need a shovel. I think for the floor we'll just do stripped spruce logs. We'll run these here like that. Take these here out. and make a small pattern, not a gigantic one. There we go. That's not too bad. I'll add that one there, and our door there. There we go. That's not too bad. Now we're going to add a little bit extra detail. Let's see if we got enough here to do what I would like. We just throw in a pop out there and there. You know what? I won't use that on the bottom stair, just on the top. The corners here, there, and there. Okay, so that's not too bad. And we'll go ahead and throw one in the middle, underneath each window. That's not too bad. And let's see, we need... Let's try using the oak fence gates. One across here. Right here in the center. I think it blends in with the top too much, so let's go ahead and just use the spruce gates. And we can save these for another project. See how does that look? That's not too bad. There we go. We could open these and make it look like these here are being held, but I think I like this here better. What I believe we'll do is add trap doors to the top of it. Well, let's make our way back upstairs. Find a trap door here on each of these corners, which I don't know why I'm up here doing this. Do this on each one of these. I would go back around here because I think I forgot one in the middle here. Yeah, I did. There we go. Adds that little bit of detail. And now for what I'd like to do next is it requires a silk touch shovel, which luckily we found one. It served its purpose. We'll put us a little planter up here. Or no, I don't like that. We will save these grass boxes for planters somewhere else. That's already looking good to me. Let's take our bed inside. Sleep our first night in our new cabin. Need some more cobblestone if I can open the right chest. We want one. Oops, wrong block. One here and here, just on these corners. We'll leave that empty for just a minute. I had a moment to think there. Then we need our spruce oak fences back. We'll throw in a little detail right here on these corners. Looks like I need a couple more fences. Something like that right there. You know what? Let's go ahead and take these out. Give us our stair blocks here, and we'll fill this in. I need another stair. You know what we could do is use the slabs here in the center. Yeah, I like that. And then we can bring our roof line like this. Not like that. Something like that. I think that will work well. And we have our little lean-to right here. I'm sure I could make it look better if I spent some more time on it. But I'm running out of time for this episode, so let's hurry up and get these over here. Not the smoker, but the blast furnace. And this will be our little blacksmithing area. And in here, I think right about here would be our kitchen area. And what we need to do now is use some of this oak. It should be fine. And we need barrels. We want to add barrels here, here, and here for our little countertop. I think looks okay. What we can do is take this out and add. Let's see if we got a spruce stair. Has a little ventilation type of duct thing for our cabin. Like so. Then we need our trapdoors back. And there we go. A little vent right here for our oven. We will add stairs or slabs or something right here for this backside. There it is, guys. That's our little starter house all set and done. And there's probably a couple more things that we can add as we stay in this area. We may decide to take this here out and stretch this corner out as we get a little wealthier on our homestead. But for now, this is going to be it. You guys have a great day. And until next time, goodbye.